Have you ever wondered, is Jesus really God? Not just a teacher, not just a prophet, but the one true God. You're not alone. Millions have wrestled with that question. And today, we're going to explore the truth that has transformed lives for over 2,000 years. Part 1. Jesus fulfilled ancient prophecies. Long before Jesus was born, prophets in the Old Testament wrote specific promises about the coming Messiah. These weren't vague predictions, they were detailed, direct, and powerful. He'd be born in Bethlehem, Micah 5:2. Fulfilled in Matthew 2:1. Born of a virgin, Isaiah 7:14. Fulfilled in Matthew 1:23. He would be betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, Zechariah 11:12. Fulfilled in Matthew 26:15. His hands and feet would be pierced, Psalm 22:16, written centuries before crucifixion even existed. Fulfilled in John 20:27. These are just a few. In total, Jesus fulfilled over 300 prophecies. That's not a coincidence, that's divine. Part 2, Jesus claimed to be God. Jesus didn't just do miracles. He claimed what no other religious leader ever dared to say. I and the Father are one, John 10:30. Before Abraham was, I am, John 8:58. Anyone who has seen me has seen the Father, John 14:9. He even forgave sins, something only God has the authority to do. And guess what? His enemies knew exactly what he meant. That's why they tried to stone him, because he was claiming equality with God. Part 3. Miracles only God could do. Jesus didn't just talk the talk. He walked on water, raised the dead, healed the blind, cast out demons, and even rose from the grave himself. Who else has ever done that? Even non-Christian historians like Josephus wrote about Jesus doing wondrous works. This isn't just faith, there's history backing it up. Part 4. His death and resurrection. Jesus said he would lay down his life and rise again in 3 days, and he did. Over 500 eyewitnesses saw him alive after the resurrection. 1 Corinthians 15:6. His tomb was empty. Roman guards were posted, yet his body was never found. And here's the truth. No one dies for a lie. Every disciple, except John, died as a martyr because they knew he was real. They had seen him, touched him, talked with him. They weren't preaching an idea, they were proclaiming the living God. Part 5. Why this matters to you. Jesus didn't just come to prove who he was, he came because he loves you. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. John 3:16. He is God, not distant and cold, but present and personal. He knows your name, he sees your struggles. He offers hope, peace, and eternal life. And today, he's knocking at the door of your heart. If you're searching, wondering, or even doubting, talk to him. Jesus said, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Matthew 7:7. He's not just a chapter in history. He's the living God, still changing lives today. Tokau Talish, if this message touched your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, Jesus is real.